All right, so if you're anything like us, you're spending the majority of your day either following up with prospects or potential leads on Facebook. You're taking care of your current clients. You're putting out massive value with different posts, or maybe it's videos or Facebook Lives. You're just bringing value as much as possible. The one thing that can get pretty monotonous is trying to make sure that we not only follow up with everybody that is engaging, but keep that engagement alive. Right? So we've always wondered, well, there's got to be a way if we drive people to, say, a two-step post or some sort of a lead magnet within Facebook, whether it's in our profile, or maybe it's in one of our Facebook groups, or maybe it's in someone else's group. There's got to be a way to automate some of this so that I don't have to wear all the hats all the time, or for people that might be newer, that don't have setters or helpers or assistants or things of that nature, they don't have a team yet, they can automate some of this stuff. So here's what we've done, you guys. We in this particular post, what you can see here is we're trying to drive people to comment. So it says, hey, if you want access to this Genius Code exercise and the document in the video, comment #Genius Code on this post. We will send you the link directly. So the entire purpose of Brad and I doing this video is so that we could say, hey, let us show you how valuable this will be. We've been in the business for years and years and years. We've done millions and millions of dollars in business. Let us show you how great this is, and then if you want it, we'll give it to you free, right? So there's two things that happen here. They comment on our post, which allows us to go back and see who commented later. It creates engagement, right? So Facebook goes, wow, this is getting a lot of attention. We should probably show it to more people. And the third thing, it allows us to reach out to that person in Messenger with a copy of that particular document, right? A link to the document. And we can ask them questions like, hey, so what do you do? Or how do you plan on using this? Or, hey, would it make sense for us to schedule a call so we can discuss how this works? Right? So it's just a fantastic opportunity to prove that you can provide massive value, and it shows that they have a particular problem that this may be able to help them fix. Well, let me just show you a little secret, you guys, that we're bringing to you for the very first time, and it's going to change the way that you handle this traffic to your posts and how you really handle your organic marketing. So if I come up here, I've already created this. I won't bore you with the details, but we're going to go ahead and run it. Right? And what's going to happen is it's going to locate the post. I've already created the messages and the responses. And what you'll see is it's going to work its way down, and it's going to figure out who have we already commented on, who have we not commented on. So it's just initializing right now. So what it's doing is it's going down to Megan here, and you can see that Megan has commented #Genius Code. What's going to happen is it's going to wait about 60 seconds. There's certain parameters that we've put in place, and you can custom tailor these to make sure that Facebook doesn't think you're a robot, and it's still very human-like behavior. So it's going to wait about 60 seconds. So what'll happen is we've pre-built, and we'll teach you how to do this. It's very simple. It's all built out. But we've pre-built the responses to Megan's comment and to the one above. So you can see James's comment, right? Cool. I just sent it in Messenger. This particular reply, I don't want to click it because the software is running, but it's going to randomize the responses to each person. Now, it's also going to send a direct message to Megan right after it comments with the link to the Genius Code that we promised, as well as some different offers and really just initiating a warm conversation with Megan. But let's be honest, you guys, it's so much easier to have a warm conversation when they come to you first, right? It's like, hey, I found that your video had value. I need that. I want it. I'm going to comment on it, right? So not to mention, we've also already gotten permission, so to speak, when we said, hey, comment here and we'll send it out to you. So there's two things I want to show you. I want to show you, number one, how it's going to comment and send the message. But then we're also going to stay on this video just a little bit longer so I can show you what happens when someone does not follow the instructions. So you can see Megan's second comment here, right? It just says test down here. So we've actually set it up to where the tool will actually comment on that as well, but we're not going to send them a link, right? So we want them to be able to interact, and we still want the software to utilize this to our advantage to get the engagement. But what we don't want to do is send them a message for no reason. Okay, so here we go. So this particular message is going out right now. What you'll see is that it tagged Megan, right? So on it, DM sent. And that's completely automated. And then what's happening now is we're going to wait. We're going to wait just a little bit longer, and we're going to see that it's going to drop another comment, and it's just going to say something like, I can't remember exactly what we built out. Thank you, or I appreciate your comment. And what we'll notice though is this particular video does not, this particular post will not trigger that message to go out. So we'll just let that go, and then I'll show you the message that goes out, and then we can go ahead and stop the video. But I'm going to stay quiet and let you watch. Okay, so here we go. So you can just see it says thank you. And what you'll notice is there's no messages sent out, right? So you guys, the beauty in this whole process, if we want to go up and say, okay, let's see what it sent to Megan. Here it is. Hey, Megan, we're glad to have you in the group. Here's the link to our Genius code that you've requested. Our clients have loved it and seen significant results implementing it. There's the link to the Google Doc. We thought you might like a jump start. Finding time to commit to outreach and lead gen can be tough. We've created a way to add some race fuel to the process by plugging the Genius code into our digital VA messenger, which is our other software, right? The software you're probably looking at right now. Feel free to check it out on us for 7 days free, no pressure either way. A few times a quarter, we bring on a handful of clients to take under our wing in a more intimate setting. Typically, they're looking to transform their sales process and get their time freedom back. If you've considered working with someone to help you and are stuck or stagnant, you might be a good fit for our high-ticket conversion system. You can check it out here. We have loads of content we plan to bring you. Just curious, what are your biggest scaling barriers and what training would help you overcome that? Please get specific. So you guys, what you can see is the automation did all of that for me. I didn't have to do anything besides set it up one time. What you can also see is there's about 31 comments. So if we want to look at these, you can see that they're completely random. So this one was a manual comment before I set it up, but right here, Genius code, cool, just sent it in Messenger. Megan did this for me earlier as well. Perfect DM coming your way. This one again, perfect DM coming your way because Genius code. Over here, Genius code, perfect DM coming your way. It will normally randomize this, you guys, but this is when I was testing it a couple weeks ago, so I kept starting and stopping. But typically, if you wait for 4 or 5 comments or 3 or 4, you can run it at the beginning of the day or the end of the day. It will randomize those completely with all of the different, the different responses that you have here. So on it, DM sent. If we look over here, check your inbox shortly. So just a beautiful tool, you guys. We are letting you try it free for 7 days. So go ahead and make sure you click the button in the checkout to add this to your order. And we look forward to talking with you soon.